This is my 5:15 a.m. morning face. Hello, today is Saturday, September 29th, 2018, 6:08 a.m. and I'm gonna try something a little different today, a little different sort of video. Today, on my way to do a tour of the solar electricity generating plant that the Barbados Light Power has at Trents in St. Lucie. We've been doing very good for many decades with solar water heaters. We have sun pretty much every day of the year, so it makes good sense to start using solar for electricity generation. So this particular plant, it's a 10 megawatt system, and it opened back in 2016, I want to say. But I'll find out more about that when we get there. Barbados has a problem with our economy right now, and a big part of it is foreign exchange. And one of our biggest foreign exchange users is fuels. Fuel for vehicles, fuel for the generation plant for electricity. So it's good to have a project going like this, because that will cut out some of the foreign exchange that we have to pay out. And you know, why not? You have the sun ain't going nowhere, and we have a crap load of sun when the day comes. So it's about half an hour drive from my house, and we'll see how it goes when we get there.
All the first questions can be technical. So, solar plant is when a solar tier 1 panels, 38 volts DC, 24 panels in a string, 32 strings per combiner box, and 12 combiner boxes per inverter. And then you have one inverter per transformer. So the site is separated into 5 zones, and each zone will have a transformer. So there are 5 transformers then on site. And the output from the 5 transformers combined, that's then fed to the substation via underground cables. So on the technical side, that's where we are. The clean energy vision means producing energy for Barbados without damaging the atmosphere and the environment. Generating energy from the sun with less carbon emissions, less pollutants, is certainly one solution to clean energy. And here is where we start with a benefit to Barbados and all Barbadians. This 10 megawatt solar PV site at Trents was the first utility-sized PV installation in the region, and was constructed on a site approved for conventional power generation. The commissioning of the solar plant is estimated to save the country approximately $10 million in foreign exchange and fuel costs. Generation from solar now adds up to 10 megawatts per day to the national energy grid, but more so 10 megawatts of renewable energy. Solar is a part of the exciting energy development in the parish of St. Lucie. At Light Power, we're diversifying our generation mix and generating from more locations. January of 2015, the site was first cleared and prepared. This was completed in May of 2015. In May of 2015, the fencing for all 42 acres of the site was completed to secure the site for safety reasons and to ensure that persons would not come into contact with the high voltage equipment. By October 2015, planning permission was received from the Town and Country Planning Department. In November 2015, we signed a contract with Grupo Tech from Spain for the building of the plant. Road construction commenced and the substation construction commenced. In January 2016, Grupo Tech mobilized on site and began their work on the solar plant. And by May of 2016, the substation was completed and energized, and construction of the solar plant was completed. By June 11, 2016, the plant was connected to the grid for the first time, and commissioning and testing was ongoing. And by August of 2016, the plant was handed over to Barbados Light Power on August 14th for commercial operations. So this entire site of 72 acres is owned by the Barbados Light Power. So
you said how many acres?
The entire property is 72 acres, but the solar plant itself sits on 42 acres. And the project cost Barbados $42 million. And that's a reasonable estimate for solar in terms of a large scale utility plant. It usually does average about $1 million an acre. So it's 11.8 megawatts DC capacity, 10 megawatts AC to the grid. And it comprises of 44,496 panels. And these are all fixed access panels with no moving parts and minimal maintenance. And the site can be managed from our control station at Spring Gardens.
And this is how you maintain the landscape. No need for a lawnmower. This is your lawnmower. Sheep, black belly sheep.
But we have had an occasional perishing, yes, of
A furry version?
sheep roasting.
We want to get barbecue on site.
So it can happen because, well, you know, they'll try to, if it's something that they'll reach up because they get attracted, right?
Line on the wires, and
Yes.
they have to make sure.
So, but other than that, and that is few and far between. That is not a regular occurrence.
It's
learning for the
And
rest
it's
of the
usually,
sheep.
it's usually a lamb at the case. It's not necessarily an adult sheep. It's mostly been a lamb.
In addition to the 10 megawatt solar farm, there is a set of 5 megawatt battery charging banks. These are not charged by the solar farm, these are charged by the grid, and these are used to supplement when it comes to peak power. And these are all Tesla.
Informative and enlightening. So if you want to reach out, if you have any questions after this, so I'm just going to give my email. So that's Carla with a K, Karla.Austin@blpc.com.bb. And if you want to hook me up on LinkedIn, it's Carla L. Austin, and that's how you find me on LinkedIn, and you can feel free to connect.
Oh, I just want to thank you for this tour. For those people who are interested, 2.7 kilometer tour. I'll send you how much time we actually spent walking and so on. But thanks again. It was fairly short notice. So thanks very much. Thanks to Light Power. This is on behalf of everybody.